and welcome to our 38th edition, Joes.
Wow, we're growing
Our
up.
38th episode. I think it's episode 3. No, it's episode 3. No.
Season 3.
Season 3, episode 4, I think.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
That sounds good to you?
Yeah.
Want to welcome you to a late edition, but it's going to be a shorter edition because Josie's here. She's my guest tonight. You know, I've never had Josie as you as my guest.
Well, it's
You've
always
always been over here in the chair. Well, we got rid of the chair tonight.
Uh-huh.
I said to Zen, you got to move the chair. You know, Josie has to sit next to me because she's my guest. So I want to welcome you to Healthy Living with Marilyn. I hope you are having a wonderful, amazing, amazing day, amazing week. It's been amazing for me. I've been working on a book. I went to Fort Lauderdale last week. That's why we didn't have a show last week. And I will show you my book cover when I can get it up. Oops, I touched that. Oops. Jen will probably pulverize me for that one. Here is my book cover. It is called Be Amazing. Subtitle is How to Stay Motivated to Achieve Results in a Fast-Paced World.
Oh, that's a challenge.
It is. It's a challenge. And I worked my tail off today to get stuff done. I was right on.
Very good,
Right
Marilyn.
on.
Very good.
And this book camp that Vishal Majaria had, he is a famous international author. He did my testimonial. And he's doing the forward for my book. Yes.
Very good.
So, but he pushed us this weekend. He really did. I mean, I was in Florida and it was sunny and one day it would rain, but it was beautiful. However, I didn't get a chance to go out in the weather.
But that wasn't your goal, Marilyn.
No.
It was to write your book in 3 days.
My goal was to write my book in 3 days, and I came really close to finishing it. Yep. So I've got a little bit more to do. So it's the up-and-coming book called Be Amazing, How to Stay Motivated to Achieve Results in a Fast-Paced World. So look for it to come out. That's my book cover. I'm so excited about it.
Awesome.
So excited about it. So I hope everybody has had a great week. I want to talk about Lisa. Lisa's having a emotion code event over at Resonance.
That's right.
Okay, and she's having it on Thursday, February 22nd from 5 to 7, and Sunday, February 25th from 12 to 2. There's a few spots left, so if you want to grab a spot, give her a call. The spots, they're $20 for 20 minutes, and it's at Resonance. So if you want to go see her and you want to make an appointment for a float or a sound machine or a sauna, you know, you might as well get it all in one thing.
For real.
Or she's got this other machine which shakes you, which helps you lose weight. It's like, I've been on that. I don't remember what it's called, but it's way cool.
Okay.
And I've used it before. So, you know, she talks about, she took time to write this to me, so I'm going to read it.
Read it, please.
People often sense that they have emotional issues but don't know how to get past them. The feelings that seem to be in their way are often due to their trapped emotions. They are usually amazed to find out that their emotional baggage often consists of discrete energies that became trapped during emotional events they experienced in their past. You know, when you have emotions and things bother you, you just shove it back.
You shove it back.
You shove it back.
It doesn't go away, though.
No, it doesn't go away. So she's there to help you release those. And it's even more amazing to see how easily these energies can be found and removed, and by how different they feel when they are freed of them. It's like that big aha moment. In the same way that you cannot see the wind, yet you can't feel its effects, trapped emotions are invisible, and they can exert powerful forces upon you. I mean, it can stop you from doing things.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
A lot of people get stuck in the past.
So trapped emotions can affect you physically just as much as they can affect you emotionally and mentally. So if you feel you've got an issue and you don't know what it is, give her a call because she can help you out. She says it's her experience that a significant percentage of physical illnesses, emotional difficulties, and self-sabotage are actually caused by these unseen energies.
I
Isn't
believe
that interesting? Yeah. So there's a few spots left. It's a great way to try the emotion code for $20.
How do they reach her?
You can call her at 804 804-539-3251.
What's that number?
804-539-3251. Or you can email her at lisa@lisahealthy.com to schedule an appointment.
Awesome.
She's great. She's done it for me, and it's wonderful. It really is. You will feel amazing if you take the time to go through this. And it's so important to invest in yourself. Totally. Right, Jez?
If you don't, who else will?
That's right.
We teach others how to treat us. So if we don't treat ourselves as though we're worthy, we can't expect others to do it for us.
Right. Absolutely. And I'm trying to get these over so Josie and I can do a lot of talking.
Okay, cool.
Because we like to talk a lot. And we have a lot of stuff that we want to share. So Aubrey Eicher, now, I saw her on Tuesday, yeah. I got up Tuesday morning after a flight back from Fort Lauderdale.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. And we did a video that morning.
I saw.
Did you see it?
I did.
And she's having a 12-week to sustainable lifestyle changes. She's a holistic personal trainer. She's my personal trainer. And you can schedule an exploratory session today. You can go to her website, www.richmond-wellness.com, or you can call her and leave a message at 804-367-3589. She will also do this virtually. So if you don't live here, and you want to have somebody hold you accountable so you are successful with losing weight, staying healthy, eating right, get in touch with her.
And, even if you live here, but maybe you're restricted to being at home because you're a caregiver.
Whatever,
make time for you.
Right. Absolutely. Make time. You have to make time for you. That's one thing that we're going to talk about tonight. To setting your mindset, you have to make time for yourself. There were times today when I grabbed 10 minutes to take a nap. 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there. I said to Zan, I'm going to just lay down for just a little bit.
Power naps.
Power nap. Yeah, and I'm not a fan of power naps. I mean, when I go to sleep, I want to go to sleep and take a long nap. But
sometimes you just need to just rejuvenate.
Right, and I think that's what it was. It was my rejuvenation day because I had a lot of writing that I was getting done, and I had 2 errands that I had to do, and other than that, I was home. And I did some snail mail today.
I got some snail mail from you.
Yeah. I wrote snail mail things out today, so that was pretty cool. Sending somebody a card or just a note to let them know that you care, that you're thinking of them, it takes 2 minutes, and get a stamp and put it in your mailbox. You don't even have to go to the post office. Just put it in your mailbox, put the flag up, and they'll come get it. I'm going to be doing more snail mail. Definitely more snail mail.
It's personal.
That's right. That's right. So, and the other thing I want to tell you, next week, I'm so excited, we're going to have Dove Barron on.
Oh, that's next week. Yay.
That is next week. Yes, we are going to be Zooming him in, and I hope and pray that we'll still be able to do it, out from British Columbia, Canada.
Awesome.
Yes, Vancouver. So, he wrote the book, Fiercely Loyal. So, if you have a business and you want to keep your employees, if
you're an entrepreneur and you want to keep your customers.
Right. You want to keep your customers. You want to keep your friends. Read this book. Because, we all have friends that they might get in touch with us, but when you do something big, they really might get in touch with you. But are they really your friends? Right, Joes? So this is a great book.
Fair weather friends.
Yeah, really. I can't wait for him to be on next week. I'm going to read this book again before next week.
Okay.
Again. I've read this book 5 times.
I might need to borrow it so I can read and be up on it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So anyhow, and Josie, I want to have you talk because my throat's bothering me. So you have show and tell, and I have show and tell. I love show and tell.
Yeah.
Don't you love show and tell?
I do.
I love show and tell.
It brings out the kid in us.
I know. It's like being back in school. On Fridays we used to have show and tell.
So tonight I'm representing the first and the other half of my entrepreneurial lifestyle and its sole purpose. And that was really one of my first ventures into direct sales, and it started 10 years ago. So we're celebrating this month our 10-year anniversary.
Woo-hoo!
As a part of
girl. girl.
as a part of our partner company, Longevity International. And so, ironically, as we were talking about mindset, that's what we talk about. It's really about having our mind set on self-care and wellness. And so what I did, Marilyn, was just grab a couple of things that are part of my daily
Regiment.
loving me. And so Soul Purpose is a lifestyle company. It's about organic, natural body care products, and we cover you from head to toe. We've got facial products, we've got hair products, we have body products, and so I brought some of the body and some of the ambiance. So I brought one of my favorite fragrance when I was going through cancer treatments. This was the fragrance that I gravitated to, is Ghanaian brown sugar and honey. So I brought 3 things. I bought our body gloss. So Marilyn, I'm going to put a little bit in your hands.
What do I do with it?
Just massage in. It's a body gloss.
Where does it go? On the tops of my hand?
Your whole hand. Love your whole hand and arm. It's a really nice
this feels
sheen.
so nice.
It's nice and it's natural.
And it's nice to your body. You know, you
Yes.
not only have to love yourself.
You only get one body.
You have to love your body.
That's
I don't care
right.
what size you are. I don't care what you look like. We are all beautiful. Every single one of us. Doesn't matter what size you are. Love your body. Take time to nourish your body.
Because
That's
you're going to get
important.
one, and
You only get
and if you don't
one.
take care of your body, where will you live? So I didn't bring my shower gel because that was in my shower. I didn't want to take that out.
Really?
But the brown sugar shower gel,
this
and
is
this is
awesome.
our body butter. And our body butter is it's a really rich shea, but it has essential oils. And we have a partnership with women in Ghana. They make our shea for us, so we know our sources of our products. And part of our give back, Nadine and her husband, Reverend Robert Thompson, have a foundation there where they are helping the women with entrepreneurship. So this is our Ghanaian brown sugar and honey body butter, and our Ghanaian brown sugar and honey sugar scrub. So this is one of my favorite fragrances, and so I decided just to bring that one. But we have a gamut of fragrances because it goes from being natural to being earthy to being floral. So we have
Spicy?
stuff
Do you have
like
spicy?
a little bit more, well, like sandalwood's kind of earthy, but
Yeah,
it's kind
that's
of
earthy.
in between. But we got Lovely Day, which is a pear and grapefruit. We've got Brazilian jackfruit. And what I love about what Nadine did was she created fragrances, and we have what we call a journey of senses that takes you around the world through the scent. So the Ghanaian brown sugar and honey, the Persian pomegranate and mango, our Brazilian jackfruit, Australian sandalwood, Hollywood fresh. So you get a sense of the cultures of each of those regions. And then, Marilyn, each week that I come, I always gift our guests because
You
we like to
do.
gift our guests.
We
And
gift our guests. You all don't see it, but we really gift our guests.
so this is one of our mini candles, and this is from a candle set, and this was a part of one of our collections, and this is 3 scents. This one is called Love, which has a little bit of peppermint in
Yeah,
it.
I could really smell the peppermint.
So this is Love,
Michael.
Faith, and Hope.
Show this. I know but it shimmers. You know, it's got, I don't know.
These
what's
are
on it.
soy.
They're
These are all soy.
Yeah.
So what I love about these candles is when they're melted, you can actually take that melted soy
And rub
do
it
a
on your
massage,
hand.
put it all over your body. And when we began with Soul Purpose, Nadine had a company prior to that called Warm Spirit, which I joined her in 1998. And then when we relaunched as Soul Purpose, we partnered with a company called Longevity International. And they are all about health and wellness as well. And so while I was going through my cancer treatments and my 3rd diagnosis, and I opted not to do chemo and radiation.
Yeah, I'm glad you did.
Yes, I got on what's called the 90 for life. So one of the key products with that is our Beyond Tangy Tangerine, which is 115 fruits and vegetables. I also
In that one package?
Yep, in that one package.
What, 115?
115 fruits and vegetables
Wow,
and
I
minerals.
can't even eat 115 fruits and
I
vegetables
know,
a day.
but our body needs it. And so
Our
this is
bodies
a great
do.
way to give your body what it needs.
And the reason why our bodies need it is because our soil isn't the way it was when Josie and I were kids.
That's right. It's
Because
depleted.
It's depleted. When Josie and I were eating spinach, we just had to eat 1 bowl of spinach to get all the nutrients. Now people have to eat 57 bowls of spinach to get the
gosh.
nourishment of one. Yeah.
You'd be in the
of one
bathroom.
of 1 bowl of spinach.
Yeah. So,
It's incredible.
so supplementation is really important because
Supplementation
we
is
can't
very
get everything
important.
we need from the food. And so the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, there's another product called our Osteo FX, which is for bones and joints. And then we have our essential fatty acids. So that's the core of the 90 for Life. And then I add a few things to it, like I add enzymes for my daily digestive health.
Enzymes are important because if you're not digesting your food, you're going to be constipated.
Yeah. So I
That
do
is
my
no
enzymes,
fun.
I do probiotics, and I'm with the grandchildren a lot, and I
Yes.
found that would drain my energy. So I threw in Pollen Burst, which is an energy drink.
What's it called?
It's called Pollen Burst.
Pollen burst.
So that's a natural energy drink, and it's an alternative to those sweet, sugary drinks, but it gives me that boost of energy. And what I really like about Longevity is the variety of things. So they're kind of like the Amazon of direct sales. So, we have mineral makeup. So I wear the makeup. This is our lipstick, which is a nice way to carry your lipstick. It's got the mirror and the light on it.
Oh, let me see that.
Yeah. See?
Oh, that is cool.
So you got your mirror and you got your light all in one.
So you can do it if you
I can do it no matter where I am.
Yeah, when you're in the car and
That's
it's
right.
dark,
And there's dark, right?
And it's dark.
Or in a club, wherever you might be.
Right.
And then the other piece for my self-care was the essential oils. And so I'm really passionate about the oils.
And those essential oils, they just started carrying, right?
We've actually been carrying them all along. They originally were called Ancient Legacy, and now they're just called Longevity. But they
repackaged them, didn't they?
They repackaged them.
That's right. Because I
So
saw
they
them when I went to
repackaged them.
see Josie. When did I see you? Yesterday.
When yesterday I was at Danielle's home, and it was a vendor event there yesterday, and so I set up my oils because that's
she
a
had
big
a great
part
display.
of my. Thank you.
You did. She had this display, and she had all these oils, in this bag, and they were
alphabetized.
in pouches. I didn't know that, but I love alphabet, when people alphabetize things. But she had them all in these little pouches, like these little netted pouches, and it was really cool.
Yeah, so I'm really about the oils. I'm in school for essential oils for aromatherapy and iridology, so I'm going to be certified in that so I can do more with the oils and really help people with their wellness. But this is our perfect day oil set, so it's 7 oils that are really designed for.
But those are
the perfect
blends.
day. So these, yes,
Those
are blends.
are blends. So there's several essential oils in each one of those bottles.
Yep, so that's designed for a perfect day. So it starts you off with, and I'm just going to give the names of them real quick because this is how I start my day. I start out in the morning with an earth scent, which is great for balancing brain function. Organ Master, which is great for weight loss and lessens food cravings. Then XY Blend is a hormonal, so it's great for men or for women. Balance of Life is really steeped in Native American history in terms of the oils, and it helps with mental stress throughout the day. Then on to physical care, because we all have some joint or challenges.
Yeah,
with
when you get to be our age, the joints start creaking a little bit sometimes.
And then this time of night, just while you were coming back to the room, Heaven Sent. And that's all about gratitude. And then
what
Good
is in
Night.
that one?
You would ask that question. So Heaven Sent has in it white grapefruit, cedarwood, bergamot, black spruce, clementine, geranium, lavender, neroli, orange, rosewood, scotch pine, and ylang ylang.
Wow.
And before I go to bed tonight, I'll do my Good Night for relaxing, and that's got juniper berry, patchouli, vetiver, thyme all, cedar, catnip, amorous, and
Doesn't have lavender in it?
for the night,
Does it have it has vetiver in it?
it has
Has
calamus
rosemary?
root.
Does it have rosemary?
Doesn't have rosemary.
No.
Nope.
That's different. What's it smell like?
Here,
I wish y'all could smell these, but you got to call Josie. Josie, how do they get in touch with you, by the way? Let me smell this.
They can reach me at josiehopkins.com, J-O-S-I, no E, J-O-S-I, hopkins.com, and 804-334-1944. Or if you want to know about the oils or about Soul Purpose, you can either go to josiehopkins.soulpurpose.net or josiehopkins.longevity.com.
I borrowed some of this.
Help yourself. Have a sweet night of
Smell.
sleep. Don't fall asleep now, though.
No, I don't want to fall asleep. I was trying to stay awake earlier tonight. It's like I was taking power naps and, making sure that you can keep going during the day. And when I got up this morning, I started writing, and I did my snail mail and got a package ready for somebody. Went to run my errands, came back. I did more of my book. I had a Zoom conference this afternoon.
Wow, you've been rolling.
I have been rolling, and I worked on another paper and emailed that to somebody. And and you guys will laugh. I took down my Christmas decorations.
Good.
I had to. They'd been up, but they were in the living room, and they weren't in anybody's way. And I said, I wanted Jacob to help me take them down because he helped me put them up, but it just didn't happen because he wanted to play, and I was like, "Yeah, let's play." So, and he
got a lot accomplished.
I did, and then I took a couple power naps, and I communicated with some people. I fixed him dinner, and he thought he was going to get soup, but he got more than soup. So
Weren't
that
you
made
lucky
me,
then?
yeah, that made me feel good. And we're doing the show, and that was what my day was. So what I did was and this might help you. It will help you. It's not going to might help you. It will help you. If you take 3 or 4 blocks of 50-minute time and stay focused in that particular time for 50 minutes and then go take a break. You will be rocking in what you want to get done. Absolutely rocking. Oh, and by the way, Aubrey, if you're watching, I did my 70 crunches.
Did you do your planks?
Oh, you know what we're doing now? She taped me, but I said, please don't put that on Facebook. We're doing a plank that's fun.
Okay.
We're doing the Cupid Shuffle plank.
Oh, okay. Good.
And it's very, very, it's a big cardio workout.
Oh, yeah.
But it's helping with my core, and it's so much more fun than just being in a plank position and waiting for the time to fly, because it doesn't fly when you're in a plank position. No. It just doesn't move. So so we're doing the Cupid. Doing the Cupid Shuffle. Moving. Yeah, we're doing the Cupid Shuffle. And she found this Cupid Shuffle. She says, Marilyn, do you want to try this?
I know the Cupid Shuffle. We do that at the club.
Yeah, we'll try to do it in a plank.
Look, I'm going to say when there's an event Michael and I go to, and they're dancers. They are steppers. And so they got all kinds of cool steps. I can't do all the stepping, but I can do the Cupid Shuffle, and I can do electric slide. And there are a couple of other ones I can do. Yeah,
the week before we did the Cupid Shuffle.
Yep.
We did the electric slide, and then there's one called the Cha-Cha Shuffle. We did those, and it's a lot more fun than walking around on the sidewalk.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's fun, but not having to deal with the cold, and then doing the Cupid plank is a whole lot more fun than doing a plank.
Well, it was cool today. This morning I woke up and I had my radio show this morning.
Yeah, how'd that
Josie's
go?
Inspiration, and that's on Finding My Way Network with Kayla Paget. And I talked this morning a little bit about entrepreneurship and passion, and knowing that your voice is your power. And so I talked about speaking being my passion. So I did that this morning. Then I had the grandkids for a little bit this afternoon, and I went home and took a power nap. Because yesterday was a long day. This week has been long.
Yes, and it was raining yesterday.
Yes.
You had a long day, girlfriend.
Yeah. So, get those little mental breaks in.
Right.
One of the things I looked at this week, we have a new app on my phone that's called Shine. And so every morning it gives me a message.
Somebody else told me about that too. Yeah.
So I did that this week, and one of the things they talked about was knowing your peaks and flows. So that usually in the morning is our high energy time. It's that time that you can get a lot done. And then middle of the day, you kind of slow down, and so you don't want to cram the high energy things into that. And then at the end of the day, it's time to be creative, to unwind, prepare for the next day.
And prepare for the next day. And when you do that, the best thing to do is write 3 things down on the list that you want to do for tomorrow. My mom used to write a whole bunch of stuff. I used to do it. I used to write a whole bunch of stuff when I was younger and the kids were younger. You can't get it all done. I
just like to get it out of my head. I don't try to get it all done, but I want to get it out of my head on paper.
That's great, but I'll get it out of my head, but then I'm only going to put 3 things down in the beginning to
focus on.
If you put a whole bunch of things on your list to focus on, you're not going to get hardly anything done because you're going to get overwhelmed. And that doesn't help with your mindset. And it's difficult. It's difficult when you got all this stuff and you get overwhelmed. It's like, so what do I do? So my mom would say, well, what do I choose? It's like, choose something that you want to do. Now, what I normally do, I put 3 things down that are not desirable, that I really have to get done, you know. And then I'll put 3 things down that I really want to get done, you know, that are going to be fun.
Right.
So
you segment it. So, because when I do my mind dump, everything that has been floating in my mind during the day, things that are my wanting to get done, but in the morning I wake up and I kind of prioritize what are those hard things that I really don't want to do, and I try to knock those out first.
Yeah, knock out the hard things, the undesirable things you don't want to do, and you know, and the other thing is I wanted to talk a little bit about, because we're doing a short show tonight.
Yeah. So we can go rest.
That's right. That's right. It's getting out of your comfort zone. And Chris Salem, my coach, has always says, Marilyn, you got to get out of your comfort zone. Well, one of the ways I got out of my comfort zone tonight, I'm wearing this outfit, because I don't wear a lot of prints. But I bought this.
But you look beautiful.
Well, thank you. But I bought this from Zulily because it looked pretty. And when I got it, it's like, okay, well, this is the first time I've worn it. So, and I have
those
boots
are your
on.
colors.
I have boots on. Yeah, see, I got boots on. And because I hadn't had these, I bought them at Target and got them at a real good price last year. But my thought process is, if I haven't worn it in a year, it's got to go.
So you want to get those in. So
yeah. So I wanted to wear my boots. And they're warm and they're comfy. I wouldn't wear them out when it's raining, though, because they're suede. But there's some stuff I think I have that you can put on them. But, you know, making sure that you step out of your comfort zone, because when you step out of your comfort zone, that's when you start succeeding. Truly. Tomorrow morning, I told my husband, I hope I'll be able to do this. I am going to set my clock. I'm going to hot yoga at 6 o'clock in the morning. What? Because let me tell you something. If I do that, I can come home and take a shower, and I get so much more stuff done.
Yeah.
You know, and if I want to come back and take a nap, I can come back and take a nap.
Yeah, I'm most productive if I get up around 6:17 is my automatic wake up time. And I used to worry about, why am I waking up at 6:17?
You run out of sleep.
No, 6:17 is my birthday, so that's my time. That's my God time. So I wake up then and I write.
Well, that would be good, but my birthday is 1:15, so I'm not getting up at 1:15 in the morning. Now, I could get up at 1:15 in the afternoon.
Yeah, but when we get up early, we get a lot done.
That's right. And
my dad used to say he liked to get up and breathe the air before anybody else breathed it.
Well, yeah, that's a great idea. But, you know, that to me tomorrow is getting out of my comfort zone. So I will set my clock for 5:15. And that's another reason why we're doing a short show, so I can go to bed early. Because when I do these shows, I don't go to bed right away because I'm still wound for sound. So still really wound for sound. So it's just, think about things that you want to do to get out of your comfort zone. Do you want to paint? I wanted to paint, so I went to paint night. You know, my kids took me to paint night one night. Do you want to, you know, I don't know, ride a bike? Do you want to learn horseback riding? Do something that you haven't done.
Because today I talked about getting out of my comfort zone in speaking, because I'm always speaking on radio that is just
and nobody
me,
can see you.
And nobody can see me.
And that's why I've got you on here now. See, you're getting out of your comfort zone tonight.
Yeah, well, you know, it's always a challenge, because you never, you're putting your whole self out there. So, you know, this is a test, and it's a good test.
It is.
So it was moving me from radio, where I didn't see the audience, to being on a screen where the audience sees me and I still don't see them. And my next step is to be where the audience and I are looking directly in each other's eyes.
Yeah, well, I have done that where I have been on stage before.
I've been there.
And when they shine the lights on you, you normally don't see that many people out there. But it can be nerve-wracking. It can be very nerve-wracking. And my husband is saying it is time for us to close it out and wrap it up. So we hope that you have had a delightful evening with us.
Yes.
Thank you for inviting us into your home. We really appreciate it. Josie has been with me since the beginning. And how can they get in touch with you one more time with your
804-334-1944. That's my business number, and you can catch me between the hours of 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Or 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. Yeah.
Yeah, we are saying bye-bye. My husband's
Come on, Marilyn, get our toast together.
Bye-bye, everybody. I hope that everybody has a wonderful weekend, and be amazing.
And be inspired.
Bye-bye.